The Yoruba Leadership and Peace Initiative Forum took place at the Lead City University Conference Center, Ibadan, on Thursday, 28th of June 2017. The Yoruba Leadership Initiative Forum was convened by the chairman and CEO Space FM, Otumba Dejo Shibogun, alongside other frontline Yoruba sons and daughters, including Mr. Olusegun Amadu, Chief Babajide Olatunde Agbeja, Ogbeni Femi Adefenwa, and Chief Folu Olamiti. The forum is aimed at dialoguing on the restructuring of Nigeria and the Yoruba race in particular. In attendance were former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Chief Olabode George, former Governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, Senator Bode Olajumoke, Chief Niyi Akintola SAN, Pro-Chancellor of Lead City University, Professor Gabriel Ogunmola, National Coordinator of Odua People's Congress (OPC), Otumba Gani Adams, the Chairman of Afenifere Renewal Group, Honorable Olawale Oshun, Dr. Amos Akingba, National Action Party Chairman, Olakpade Aguru. The convener of the forum, Otumba Dejo Shibogun, in his address, stated that the movement began exactly a year ago, and the main purpose was to dialogue and decide on the restructuring of Nigeria, with special attention to the Yorubas. He pointed out that with several years of debate on how Nigerians can collectively agree on restructuring, with debates at the National Political Reform Conference in 2005 and the National Conference in 2014 under the administration of former presidents Olusegun Obasanjo and Goodluck Jonathan respectively, no meaningful results have been achieved.
I pause to say this, that this speech I am giving is being recorded. It will be played back for generations yet to come. I am mindful of the Federal Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I am mindful of the promotion of peace and unity, but most importantly, I am mindful of the progress and development of my Yoruba nation. On behalf of the Yoruba Leadership and Peace Initiative, I acknowledge the presence of everyone in this gathering, including our distinguished elder statesmen, eminent professionals, other illustrious sons and daughters of the Yoruba ethnic nationality of Southwest Nigeria. I, on behalf of the Yoruba Leadership and Peace Initiative, feel honored to welcome you all to this retreat. I thank you very much for honoring our invitation. This leadership policy advocacy platform came into existence a year ago in response to the need for new ideas, thoughts, initiatives, innovations, creativity, and linkages to address numerous issues of development of the southwest states of Nigeria. Our focus is on moving the nation forward through the southwest states, through policy advocacy that will entrench good governance, security of life and property, equitable distribution of resources and opportunities, respect for human dignity, irrespective of social status, religion, or ethnic background. The nation, Nigeria, is now in need of such policy initiatives, especially now that it is facing security challenges, political tension, and economic recession, with its debilitating challenges of mass unemployment, high cost of food and other essential commodities, infrastructure decay, industrial shutdown, hunger and social dislocation, even as the political authorities across the board of the three tiers of government wine and dine endlessly. The current situation of the country requires our leaders and all well-meaning stakeholders to put on our thinking caps, go back to that drawing board and look inwards for homegrown solutions. It also requires venturing outwards to identify and borrow from ideas and policies that saved other lands from similar difficulties as this great nation, Nigeria, is passing through now.
He also urged the federal, executive and legislative arms of government to begin the process of implementing and reviewing the report of the 2014 National Conference and ensure that it is completed before the 2019 general election.
They must look at what else they could do differently from what they are doing now to solve the problems on the ground. They must work on instituting development plans that can project where the states will be, say, in the next 4 or 5 years. And they should be given to explore ways of mobilizing the vast natural resources available all over the country, such as the agricultural potentials to attain food sufficiency for the people and also for exportation to earn foreign exchange. Before oil, Nigeria was not poor. In the First Republic, we were not. Then the 3 constituent regions made substantial revenue from exportation of cash crops, such as cocoa, groundnut, and palm oil. Many countries in the world are still comfortably run with revenue from these cash crops, which we have abandoned. We must realize that oil boom has ended. Even if the price improves, crude oil alone can no longer sustain this country. The time has come to wake up from our docility and complacency and embark on sustainable, vigorous effort to harness our vast economic potentials as a nation. God has richly blessed every part of this country. We must return to the economic diversity that made the old regions substantially self-sustaining in food security, revenue generation, and social development. To achieve this renaissance, the Yoruba Leadership and Peace Initiative urges the state governments to set up think tanks comprising renowned, experienced, and tested professionals and technocrats from the public and private sectors to help formulate comprehensive development plans with specific deliverables and achievables within the timelines for their states.
There was an interactive session which gave ample opportunities for people to ventilate their opinions on the restructuring of Nigeria, particularly as it will properly position the Yoruba nation. There was also an interactive session with the elders, including the former Deputy National Chairman of the PDP, Chief Olabode George, who warned that past mistakes should not be repeated and added that there must be a collective effort to avoid dragging back the unity of the Yoruba race. He also added that the former Premier of the Western region, late Chief Obafemi Awolowo's methodology in the advancement of education, health and politics should be implemented in administering the Southwest states.
Why did we allow the decimation of Action Group? It was a determination of the federal government. And Adúnbàbọ̀, torí tá a bá rántí àná, kí la ṣe fẹ́ ṣe ọ̀la o? What happened in Western region? This initiative kan bẹ̀rẹ̀. You must, as a matter of urgency, when I listen to the tape, mélòó náà ọmọ ẹ ló mọ̀.
Some other elders who gave their opinions to buttress the urgent need for restructuring include Otumba Gani Adams, Mrs. Bola Dorothy, Dr. Amos Akingba, and many others. Chief Olabode George, in an interview with Biscon TV, said there is need for Yorubas to start restructuring within before we restructure Nigeria and to start educating the younger generation.
What happened to that unity? What happened? What decimated that union?
let's look for the solution. Everybody keeps sweeping it under the carpet. Right now, if you say there is unity in Yoruba land, it's a load of lies. Who are the people? If I talk about my experience, the most horrible people who had inflicted unnecessary injuries are Yoruba people. But it doesn't mean there are not absolutely respectable, responsible, decent Yoruba people. They are there. So you go to the east, the same. You go to the north, the same. For me, what I'm trying to drive at is that we must start. Pulling down syndrome must stop. Pettiness, jealousy, innuendos, unnecessary backbiting, unnecessary pettiness and jealousy. Where are we? What if we don't get that sorted out? It doesn't matter who is there. It doesn't matter who is heading anywhere. Once he is there, believe that God has put him there.
In an interview with the convener of the forum, Chairman and CEO of Space FM, Otumba Dejo Shibogun, he said he decided to start the initiative because he felt someone needed to give a wake-up call to the Yorubas.
I'll use this opportunity to call on my friends and colleagues at home who we call the armchair critics, or beer parlor critics, that the time is over for you. Stop sitting down at beer parlors, talking about Nigeria, debating Nigeria over bottles of beer, and then at the next day you come back and do the same thing. It's now time for you to be forthright. Take a first step. Step into the ring and begin to change this country. If you do not participate, nobody would participate. If you do not make that attempt, nobody will make the attempt. And what do you have? You continue to have a society that is going from bad to worse and from worse to worst.